I mean, truly, I feel so bad. I was listening to the news getting ready the other day, and I don't recommend it. Don't listen to the news, people.
I was gonna say, and I am bad about not watching the news. So a lot of the things, like, I have to refresh myself before I come in here because I know you're up on the current events, and I'm like,
And I try to, like, not be
it's
completely
so.
political when you're here
But
because
it's
I know that's not.
so like, no, I mean, I like talking about the things. It's just I cannot consume it daily, or I
It'll
mean, it just
drive
does
you
something
insane.
to you.
It'll like it will you'll be in a depressed
Mhm.
state
Yeah.
because of just how much tragedy there is.
Mhm.
But I was listening, and there was something I was gonna say that I heard on the news. I you know, one of these kids that was involved in the Brown
Mhm.
University shooting was also at Marjorie Stoneman Douglas in Florida, in Parkland, Florida, when they had that high school shooting, and I thought, how
Oh,
unlucky could you possibly be
right.
to be in 2
To
school shootings like that,
right.
one in a high school and one in a college, and I can't imagine the trauma.
No. I would imagine you would literally sit there thinking to yourself, "There's no way."
I mean, there's gotta be
Yeah,
nightmares
there's no way this happening
constantly.
again.
Right, how is this happening to me again?
Again.
I would think. I just don't know.
That's wild.
It's scary
Mhm.
sending your kids into school every day,
I know. I know.
and this has been my hill to die on for a very long
Mhm.
time. I think every single school needs to be locked down,
Mhm. Oh, yeah.
and I know that they've attempted to do some sort of that, but no, I mean lockdown.
Mhm.
I mean metal detectors.
I don't
I
know why we
mean
don't have metal
I
detectors.
mean security at every single door. I don't care how much it costs.
Mhm.
I don't care if you don't want your kid to feel like they're in a prison, because I would much rather
Yeah,
send my child
safety.
to
I would rather
school.
get them back at the end of the
Right,
day.
know they're safe than plan
Mhm.
their
That's right.
funeral. So, we were able to do it in airports
Mhm. Yeah.
after 9/11, right?
Yeah.
We fixed that. We fixed
Mhm.
it. You take your shoes off, you come through
Oh,
security,
yeah.
you go through, and I don't care what they have to do.
It's at airports, it's at banks, so we're protecting our money, we're protecting our
We're
travel,
protecting our politicians,
politicians, but we're not protecting
our
our
kids,
kids.
the
Mhm.
most vulnerable.
Mhm. Yeah. I
There
agree.
is no amount of money that we can't come up with. Like,
Right.
let's cut some superintendent salaries
That'd be fine.
and let's add more security officers.
But even before that would even happen, like, I bet there's a way we can come up with the money.
Oh, there's got to
I
be.
mean,
There's got to be. Well, I think one idea is to use retired veterans or
I was just thinking that because when was it that they had, like, the dads, remember?
mhm.
I can't remember
They were
what
saying they would.
event that was, and they had, like, all the dads, like, rallied and, like, they were there.
Right. They
And
said, "We
so
don't
yeah.
we don't need to be paid. We just wanna make
Mhm.
sure these events in our schools are safe." And there are people who would volunteer their time,
Oh, yeah, no doubt.
retired dads, retired granddads,
Mhm.
who would volunteer their time to show up to make sure that our schools are locked down and safe. And I think if we put those safety measures in place, it would be a relief for
Yeah.
parents because, I just live on edge
Mhm.
of just waiting
For
for
something.
a phone call.
Well, and if you think about it, like, think about the hours of the day, and I just don't think it would be that time consuming for anybody if there was a big enough group that volunteered and
And there
they
would be.
rotated their schedule, the schedule and whatever. It's not like they'd have to do it every day, that kind of thing. Like,
In Madison, we didn't even have a school resource officer at every elementary school until a few years ago.
oh yeah, that's what
There
yeah,
was
for
one who
sure.
traveled
Mhm.
to each school, and I thought, that's all over the county.
Mhm.
How are you going to get to a school if there's an incident when you're all the way on the other side of the
Yeah.
county?
Well, and the officers were just there, like, directing traffic, and then they were gone. And then I guess there was the one that actually hung around or would I don't know.
And I think they have one at every school now, but still,
Mhm.
you could be on one end of the campus and
Yeah.
something happened on the other end, and it doesn't make sense to me. Every door at every
Mhm.
school needs somebody there. There needs to be, again, metal detectors. I
Yeah.
don't care if there's X-ray walking through it, and I am an actual X-ray tech by trade. I mean, that
Yeah.
was what I got my college degree in, radiologic technology. So I know all about the dangers of
Mhm.
radiation. But I'm sorry, these senseless killings of our youngest and most vulnerable sickens me.
Mhm.
And there's more that we can do that we're not doing.
Right.
And I just don't want to hear that money's the issue.
No, it can't be. Like, I mean, especially in places like Madison County.
Right.
Like, no, that's not it. It's
Exactly.
an allocation problem, but it's not a money problem.
Exactly.
So
I agree 1,000,000%. And
it's
then this
there.
morning, I see on the news that they are finding razor blades in loaves of bread. Have you seen that?
No.
I think I don't know if it was yesterday was the first incident in Gulfport. I mean, this is in Mississippi. Someone has gone into the grocery stores and Walmarts, 2 different Walmarts down on the coast in Gulfport. They are finding razor blades stuck inside loaves of bread. Who's sick enough?
I know, and what do they get out of
Right,
it?
what do
It's not
you
even like you get to
gain?
watch them, like, if you were,
Yeah.
like, that sick to, like, watch somebody get hurt from what you're doing.
What do you gain
What
from
do you
that?
gain from that?
Just I mean, just that sick of an individual? Yeah,
That's wild.
there's a real mental health crisis.
Well, that is what it really boils down to, though. All the people who are doing these acts of violence, they have mental illness. Like,
The devil
there's
is walking.
for
I mean, if
sure.
people think the devil's not real
Mhm.
or that he doesn't,
Well, in the way that these criminals get released,
I know.
put back out on the streets, money,
It's a
they
catch
can't
and release program.
because they can't pay to house them or
They
feed them or
don't wanna pay to
whatever.
house them. They don't wanna pay to feed them. They don't wanna pay for their medical care.
And the whole, like, mental illness part of it is a joke. That blows my mind. So, we just let them go.
Just let them go. Just let them back out there to kill again.
Yeah.
And it's incredible how many of these evil doers
Mhm,
who have
mhm.
who committed these crimes recently have had a mile-long record
Right.
of how many times they've been
Released.
released.
Yeah.
How
Just
many
released.
crimes they've committed and just gotten away with it.
Yeah. Or found to be, mentally ill or whatever, and just, okay, well, because of that, you get to just go.
Yeah. You know,
That doesn't change their acts. It doesn't change the harm or the safety of everybody else.
no, it doesn't. It doesn't at all.
Mm-mm.
And I just think it's a big problem.
For sure.
It's a big problem. And drugs are a huge problem.
Mhm.
And I'll tell you what, I don't care how many boats they have to blow up, blow them all up, blow them
Uh-huh.
up. And I've heard even congressmen making excuses because they want to be angry with Trump about any and everything they can find to be angry with him about. And so they're making excuses for the people that are honestly
Mhm.
bringing fentanyl and drugs
Yeah.
into this country. And they're angry that the boats are being blown. No, blow them
Blow 'em
up.
up.
Every last one of them.
Mhm.
Those drugs are killing our children.
You cannot convince me that there's not a way to stop the influx of drugs into the country. You can't convince me of that. It The only reason it's not stopped is because somebody is benefiting from it.
Oh, of course.
So, that's it.
There's so much
Mhm.
corruption, so many
Mhm.
behind the scene
Oh,
backroom
yeah.
deals going down,
Mhm.
and you'll never make me believe that you're right, like somebody
Yeah.
within government's not benefiting
Oh,
from some of this.
absolutely. Otherwise,
It would have been stopped.
Yes.
It
You
would have
can't
been stopped.
convince me there's not a way to make it stop.
I mean, we're the most powerful country, in the world.
Mhm.
There's gotta be a way
Oh, yeah.
that we can get that done. There's gotta be a way to keep our schools safe. There's gotta be a way to stop drugs from entering our country, and I think everyone would have a lot more peace.
Oh, no doubt.
And
Mhm.
it's, right here at Christmas, and we're just seeing this constant bad
Mhm.
news come
Mhm.
across our TV screens and radios, and it's heartbreaking.
Yep, and I feel like that is what happens, though. It happens, like, on smaller scales, like, just day to day. It happens big scale as far as, like, during the year. The closer you get to a joyous time or a peaceful time or just peace in general, that's when you're going to be attacked the hardest.
Mhm.
It's just going to happen. So here we are coming up to Jesus' birthday, and
when we should be
more,
feeling
peace and happy and
joy.
family, and instead there's multiple school shootings and just craziness all around.
Absolutely, absolutely. Well, we got to take a break. Y'all stay with us. I did get us streaming finally.
I was going to ask, you were over there working so hard.
So we are streaming on Facebook, YouTube, and X, I do believe. You can find us there, but we will be right back here. It is Pour It Out Tuesday with Morgan Charlie, and it is the Lindsay Beckham Show here on WIB 103.9. Stay with us. 103.9. Stay with us.
103.9 WYAB. Pure Air Consultants offers services on your heating and cooling system. It's time to get your heating system serviced. We offer replacement, service, maintenance agreements. It's important because if you have a gas heating system, it can produce carbon monoxide. So you want to make sure you have your system serviced and cleaned to protect your family. You want to make sure your system is safe to run. You can find us on our website at mypureairconsultants.com, mypureairconsultants.com.
Some of the best parts about being home for the holidays are sharing stories, sharing gifts, and sharing a slice of pizza you crave the most. Like the classic Pizza Kitchen from Johnny's Pizza House, topped with 11 legendary ingredients. It's the main course on everyone's wish list. Need a gift for that hard to buy person in your life? Get them a Johnny's Pizza House gift card and go from good friend to best friend. They may even end up sharing it with you. Share a slice of home this holiday season with Johnny's Pizza House.
Nick Bain served Mississippi for over a decade in the State House. During that time, he fought for our children by protecting them against explicit materials pushed by the woke agenda. He protected taxpayers by streamlining government and helped create policies that have made Mississippi better. Nick and his team at Bain Bowen will use the same tenacity in helping you with all your legal matters. Call them today at 601-953-2994. Find Nick online at bainbowen.com. That's BAIN Bowen.com.
Carter Jewelers has started our annual Christmas sale where everything in both stores are heavily discounted. Carter Jewelers made one of our largest purchases of gold jewelry just before the price of gold skyrocketed. This jewelry was all solid gold men's and ladies' chains, bracelets, and earrings. All this gold jewelry comes with a lifetime warranty, and we're selling for approximately 70% off the current retail tag prices. Carter Jewelers also handpicked and purchased tons of gorgeous closeout diamond jewelry. This was all fine diamond jewelry of the highest quality. Carter Jewelers is selling this jewelry for about the same price most jewelers would have to pay for jewelry like this. Carter Jewelers has the best selection and the best prices in the region. Carter Jewelers is offering interest-free and no credit check financing. Trade-ins are welcome. Located downtown Jackson, 2 blocks from the Capitol on High Street and the Pemberton Plaza in Vicksburg.
Your roof is constantly exposed to the elements, battling dirt, algae, and stains. But with Watkins Construction and Roofing Roof Wash Service, you can keep it looking like new. A proprietary rooficide treatment is EPA approved, safe, and guaranteed to prevent algae from coming back for at least 2 years. No harsh chemicals, no damage, no black streaks. Just a clean, beautiful roof that lasts. Call Watkins Construction and Roofing at 601-966-8233 or visit nomoreroofstains.com today.
At Sandifer Orthodontics, we believe in family, tradition, and community. From kids to adults, Sandifer offers state-of-the-art orthodontic care with complimentary consultations, so everyone in the family can smile with confidence. Sandifer Orthodontics proudly supports Tri-County Academy and the Building on Tradition campaign, so a short drive to local businesses like Sandifer helps TCA thrive. Begin the journey to a beautiful smile at sandiferortho.com. Sandifer Orthodontics, Highland Village, Jackson, and Gateway Drive in Brandon.
Gift certificates from Dr. Bobby C. Pankey and Associates in Clinton and Richland make great holiday gifts. With an Optical 2000 gift certificate, you can choose from your favorite style and color of glasses or sunglasses you'll enjoy for years to come. From top designers like Kate Spade, Ray-Ban, Michael Kors, Coach, Ralph Lauren, Versace, and more. Get your holiday gift certificate now at Optical 2000 in Clinton and Richland. Click to call a clinic near you at optical-2000.com.
together.
Welcome back into the Lindsay Beckham Show. Coming to you live from the Men's Health and Women's Wellness of Mississippi Studios. It is Pour It Out Tuesday with Morgan Charlie, who is our Tuesday co-host, who we're so thankful for. And you can call into the show today, 601-879-0002, or use our text line if you'd rather text 601-879-4648. We are streaming live on Facebook, YouTube, and X. I think finally got that figured out, hopefully, anyway.
It was a rough start.
Well, I mean, there always is
I
when there's
know.
something new.
Yep.
And you've got to, it's like I said, I haven't been here in the
Mhm.
last few days. And so when you come in for the first time and there's something new and trying to get it going, but I think we're finally there.
The
And
new
I,
cameras are like aesthetically pleasing, at least. Like,
I just
they're
wish
very
you can't
nice.
control them. There's no
Yeah.
remote control. Like
Oh, did the other ones have a remote control?
Yeah, you could zoom and
Gotcha.
move them around. And now it's kind of like I have to do the moving
Yeah.
around because I can't move it.
So now I'm like, well, they're cute though. I'm like, they're so
oh,
cute.
goodness. And I just asked you if you're ready for Christmas, and you
Oh.
said no.
No, I'm not. Like, none of the kids are helpful. I don't know. Their list is terrible. I don't know what kind of coaching they need, but I'm like, this is not a Christmas list. They gave
I
me
know.
they sent me Amazon links to like packs of Pokemon cards. I'm like, okay, but yeah. So what? Come on, guys. I'm like, what else?
I know. My 14-year-old gave me a pretty detailed list
Oh,
this
well,
year.
that's better than most.
My 16-year-old really she just wants money.
I was gonna say, are
But
these
she
are
blows
girls
it.
though?
Yeah, these are girls.
Okay. Oh yeah. I think boys might.
The twins, now they're 8, but they made a list, and I was like,
Mhm.
okay, I can
Handle this.
I can handle that.
Yeah.
If you tell me something,
Mhm.
I can try to make it happen to the best of my
right.
ability. No promises here, but
I was talking to Todd's 14-year-old, and he was no help with his Christmas list either. I was like,
Really?
okay, well, what if all you got for Christmas was what you actually asked for? He was like, I'd be in trouble. I was like, yeah. So what do you want, children?
yeah, I mean, I can come up with some stuff
Yeah.
like socks and underwear and
Right.
toothpaste and tampons, and
You're getting a Kroger gift card.
I can fill up a
That's
stocking with
right.
things that you come and steal from me out of my bathroom.
Right.
Deodorant. My
Uh-huh.
deodorant's always missing.
Mhm.
My dry shampoo's always missing. My toothpaste is always missing.
yeah.
I'm like, come on, girls.
Mhm.
Can y'all
That's
just
a
stay?
girl thing. No, my kids, they're like, oh, that's mom's bathroom. We can't go in there. I'm like,
Oh, I told them, I said, I'm going to put a lock on the door
uh-huh.
when I leave. And I'm going to start doing that, honestly, because I can't keep you from taking my stuff.
That is so funny.
That's
I think
teenage
God,
girls.
I was gonna say, I think God knew not to give me girls. I used to always want a girl, and then now with the boys, all I can think is the battles and the stolen
Oh, I know.
personal
Because then they're at
items.
school. When I go to get ready, they're in school
Mhm.
and they're
Can't
not.
find.
I can't find anything that I need. They've taken all my. Now they just take my clothes. I'm like, oh, they're old enough to take my clothes and shoes. They're doing that too.
That's so funny.
Oh, it's so frustrating. But
Mhm.
I guess that's just part of having teenage girls. I
Right.
don't know. What are y'all big plans for Christmas?
We will be going to my sister's. That's what we do. We kind of have the big Griswold type Christmas. We all spend the night in the same house.
But this 50-watt flamethrower over here at WIB.
Yes,
you
it does
can-
reach over there. Well, it's crackly, but if we make it to Lake Providence, so when we go Vicksburg and we cross over the river and then we get on 65, I can't really hear, but as I make it north up 65 to Lake Providence, it starts to come in, and I can actually, like, if I were to, listen, I could hear it.
Yeah.
So that's pretty awesome. I mean, it's crossing the big water, the river.
Absolutely. So businesses out there,
yeah.
that's a
Mhm.
great sponsor opportunity.
And I
for
know
you.
it goes further the opposite direction.
Yeah, so
if it comes in all the way across the Mississippi River, then
I mean, we're hitting a good
Mhm.
portion of the state.
yeah, for sure.
So that would be a good thing to think about in the new year if you want to get your business name out there.
Mhm.
WIB is the place to do it. We are always looking for new partners to sponsor with us here on the Lindsay Beckham Show. You can always reach out to me and I will
Mhm.
send you all the information. I don't think that we have too many sponsors who aren't satisfied.
Right. Well, we were one.
Right.
And then
Y'all-
somehow I evolved into a a co-host, but we just
Exactly.
like to talk a lot.
We do. We do like to talk a lot. But I think, I mean, you guys
Mhm.
have been really pleased
Oh,
with
yeah.
the people
Absolutely.
that have come in who have heard about
Mhm.
men's health and women's wellness on
Yeah.
WYAB.
And I think it's important too that, the advertisers, if they want to actually come and talk and share some things or, get or at least letting you or us share whatever they're offering or, all that kind of stuff. Like, I mean, it's impactful for sure.
So that means at least somebody's listening out
Yeah,
there.
that's right.
And like I said, we do have this radio station with this reach that reaches
Mhm.
far across the state, as well as we stream online. And then I know with my show and Clay's show, we clip it up and
Mhm.
post reels and stories and to
Yep.
all of our social medias. And so you definitely get your business
Yeah.
name out there. I mean, you can see behind me if you're watching online,
Mhm.
we've got the men's health banner behind us. And so that's seen on all of our live streams as
Mhm.
well. So great opportunities if you are looking to get more business,
Yes,
get this
and
name out
just a
there.
little mention about Men's Health. So we are doing a rebrand. Walker will come on here and chat about it, or maybe Clay's already been chatting about it. But um, we've opened up a new clinic down at the coast, and it took on a new shape of its own. So it's MVP Men's Clinic, and so I think we were going to keep them just separate clinics, and now we're looking at just kind of doing a whole rebrand and
Come in like a wrecking ball.
yeah, just in the new year. So if y'all start seeing MVP Men's Clinic, it is the same Man Up Men's Health of Mississippi, same care that you're used to.
I like that,
maybe better
MVP.
care. Yeah. Well, the thought was the men being the most valuable person, like carrying the weight of the family and all that kind of
Mhm.
stuff, and getting men into the health status that they need to be the best person that they need to be for their
And I'll tell
families and for
you,
their businesses and for everything else. So,
and from experience, when you go in, even the women's
mhm,
wellness, when you go into any of them, New Care,
mhm,
men's health, women's wellness, like in here in Madison, they're kind of right there
yep,
together. But you go into the different separate buildings, but kind of right there
yeah,
huddled together. And you do feel like an MVP
mhm,
because the staff is so great and so caring. They offer so many different options. I mean, I can speak for the
mhm,
women, the hormone replacement therapy, which Morgan, you've been so great about educating on
yep,
the weight loss, the aesthetics, the skincare,
mhm,
facials, body sculpting, all of it,
yeah,
and just the wellness.
right, and both men's health and women's wellness, we have the same goal. We don't ever want you to come in and it feel like a clinic, like just we
Mhm.
want it to feel like something different, something more personable, something more comfortable.
Like your friends.
Yes, and especially men hate going to the doctors. I know nobody loves going to the doctor, but men will almost let a leg fall off before they go in to get seen about. And so we wanted to make sure that this is a place that it's different. You're not
Mhm.
sitting there waiting in a waiting room, taking up your whole afternoon or morning, missing out on what you need to be doing.
Right.
We're intentional with your time and your health. So that's our goal. And the same upstairs with the women. We focus and schedule patients accordingly so that we can give everybody the right amount of time that they need. They're never rushed. They're not waiting forever. But two, that we can really get in there, and the primary care is our huge main focus because I think everything is built off of that. Patients come in thinking, "Oh, I need hormones." Men come in thinking, "I need testosterone." Like I'm dog tired. I'm falling asleep at 2 in the afternoon. I can't keep my eyes open. I can't deal with my family. I don't have the energy or you know capacity to even like function with my kids or my wife and all the things. And so all of that, the hormones are not going to help if the base is not taken care of. So
Right.
that's one thing, like the blood pressure, the cholesterol, making sure your heart health is good, making
Vitamin
sure,
levels.
yes, your vitamin levels are where they need to be. Because even something as easy as vitamin D
Mhm.
can make a huge difference.
Yeah. And
So,
a lot of times people don't know to look for those things, you
well,
know.
that's because a lot of the clinics don't look for it because insurance ain't gonna pay. They don't care.
Mhm.
They don't care
Exactly.
if your vitamin D is 10 when it's supposed to be 60 or 80.
Right.
So, and
Or
you're
8 like
right.
mine was.
Yes. Yes.
But, one thing that I love about the model
Mhm.
is that you don't need a really expensive health insurance program. You can go with somewhere like Women's Wellness or Men's Health or New Care, and then just have a kind of a cheap catastrophic insurance plan,
Yes.
and then you're covered all the way around.
And another thing that's new that is active in 2026 is direct primary care memberships are now accepted under HSAs. So your health savings accounts now will cover memberships. So if you do have, the major medical plan that's got a health savings account attached to it, you can roll that money in your health savings account. It's pre-tax, so it's deducted and you don't pay taxes on it, but you can pay for your membership. And your
that's so important
medications
because
and all of that.
so many
Mhm.
healthcare plans are about to skyrocket.
Yes. So, and that's a way, because insurance a lot of times won't pay for hormones.
Mhm.
Well, if you're getting it through your direct primary care membership with us, your insurance, technically, your health savings account is paying for things that normally with regular insurance, they're not going to pay for.
So I have insurance through the marketplace,
Mhm.
and because of Congress not being able to come together and get
Oh, yeah.
something passed, there's going to be a huge. So my 26-cent a month plan
Right.
will now go up to $200 and something a month,
Yep.
starting in January. So I will not be renewing that. I
Mm-mm.
will go with a catastrophic plan and a monthly
Yep.
plan
And
with you guys.
honestly, even these, like MetaShare is one, and there's another one. I'll have to think of the name of it. But those type companies are really, especially for if you don't have like a group insurance policy through your work or whatever, those are great options to get, major medical coverage. They a lot of times will have a health savings account option there. And like I said, it's pre-tax. So especially like if you're running your own business, self-employed, whatever, that is a way to knock you down into the lower tax bracket. I think you can put $6,500 a year into it. And that can cover your membership. It covers medicines. It covers anything medical. So, I don't know. That's what I'm looking into for
Yeah,
2026 myself.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to get you some of that information
Mhm.
because that seems like it's gonna be the best option
Yeah.
for me as well. We gotta take another break. Morgan, when we get back, I
Mhm.
do want to break down your thoughts on the whole Candace Erica
Oh,
battle.
yes.
I think it's filled everybody's social
I'm so
media
confused.
feeds.
Yeah.
I think everybody is, but I want to get your thoughts on
Yes.
it, and I'm gonna give probably my more unpopular
Yeah.
opinion.
No, I'm interested to hear yours.
Yes,
So.
y'all stay with us. We'll be right back here. It is Pour It Out Tuesday with Morgan Charlie here on the Lindsay Beckham Show, WYAB 103.9. Tuesday with Morgan Charlie here on the Lindsay Beckham Show, WYAB 103.9.
.1039 WYAB. Pure Air Consultants offers services on your heating and cooling system. It's time to get your heating system serviced. We offer replacement, service, maintenance agreements. It's important because if you have a gas heating system, it can produce carbon monoxide. So you want to make sure you have your system serviced and cleaned to protect your family. You want to make sure your system is safe to run. You can find us on our website at mypureairconsultants.com, mypureairconsultants.com.
Hey there, pizza lovers. It's time for family, fun, and mouth-watering moments. Gift the taste of Johnny's Pizza House. Our gift cards are the ideal treat for those you love. Warm their hearts and their bellies this holiday season. Whether it's a family gathering or just a cozy winter evening, Johnny's Pizza House is always a hit. And who knows, they might even invite you over for a slice. Visit johnnysph.com/gift cards today. Gift memories, gift joy, gift Johnny's. Johnny's Pizza House. Let's share a slice of joy.
Americans for Prosperity is Mississippi's and the country's leading grassroots organization dedicated to promoting economic freedom and personal liberty. Americans for Prosperity advocates for limited government, free market policies, and empowering individuals. When given freedom and opportunity, Americans are capable of extraordinary things. If you are ready to make a difference in our community and want to get involved, then visit americansforprosperity.org. Be a part of positive change at americansforprosperity.org. Paid for by Americans for Prosperity.
CBS News Brief. Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth and Secretary of State Marco Rubio briefed lawmakers today on the strikes against alleged drug boats in the Caribbean and Eastern Pacific.
This has been a highly successful mission that's ongoing and continued, and we're pleased to be here today to update Congress on how that's developing and how that's moving forward.
Hegseth said tomorrow Armed Services Committee members will see the unedited video of the September strikes that came under scrutiny because of initial survivors. Lawyers for Nick Reiner said he has not been medically cleared to be transferred from jail to a courthouse. Prosecutors are set to decide whether and how to charge the 32-year-old in connection with the deaths of his parents, Rob Reiner and Michelle Singer Reiner. Samantha Cheney reports there's still no suspect in custody for the Brown University shootings.
The police, they're still asking for any additional information and video that you may have that could help them lead to an arrest and a conviction.
CBS News Brief, I'm Cammie McCormick.
A beautiful rug can freshen up any home or office, and there's no better place to shop for that perfect rug than the Rug Place. I'm Colleen O'Brien, owner of the Rug Place, and we have over 2,000 rugs in stock, all sizes, quality, and color. My trained staff can help you pick out that perfect rug. We even offer 48-hour in-home approval, so you can make sure that rug fits your space and style before you purchase. Quality workmanship and superb styling. The Rug Place, Lakeland Drive, next to Primo's, or therugplace.com.
Rug Place, always affordable.
Vans Comics, Cards, and Games is your local sports cards and memorabilia store, plus Pokemon, board games, comics, and more. Get in the game, make history, and own it at Vans Comics, Cards, and Games, Pear Orchard Road in Ridgeland, and at vansccg.com. Better ingredients, better pizza with a better website. Papa John's and papajohns.com team up for the best experience. Save more with Papa Rewards and all the best deals. Order today and enjoy the new specials and Papa's pairings at papajohns.com and at locations throughout the metro.
For over 15 years, A1 Gear and Auto has been your hometown specialist for your auto repair and maintenance needs. From brake repair to placement to radiators, engines, starters, alternators, heat, and AC water pumps, and more, A1 will get your vehicle back up and running and on the road and in a timely manner. A1 is one of the only shops in the metro that specializes in rear differentials, rear ends, and rings and pinions. Call today to set up an appointment, or if you got questions at 601-939-1060. A1 Gear and Auto, your hometown vehicle specialist.
When you feel like your business is drowning in paperwork and compliance issues, it's time to call Peoplease. Let Peoplease take care of the busy work so that you can save valuable time and focus on what really matters, growing your business. Peoplease is based in Ridgeland, so you're always dealing with local professionals who will actually understand your business and its needs. Join thousands of satisfied clients who trust Peoplease to simplify their employee administration. Visit peoplease.com. That's peoplease.com to learn more.
Hello, this is Richard Palmer, owner of the Mississippi Candy Company. I mean it when I say it. I want you to come in my shop, sample things if you've not had them, buy it if you like it, and maybe make a memory or two along the way with your loved ones. Grandparents, do you have the kids while their parents are out shopping this Christmas season? Stop by and try our 12 flavors of Hershey's ice cream. Take a trip down memory lane with us as you see old school candies such as Chico Sticks, Idaho Spuds, Necco Wafers, along with a selection of over 100 different gummy flavors. The Mississippi Candy Company. Find us just west of the Gluckstadt exit at 102 D's Drive.
Come together right now.
We are back here, and it is Pour It Out Tuesday. This is the Lindsay Beckham Show with Morgan Charlie, our favorite Tuesday co-host, our only Tuesday co-host, but also
I was like, wait.
but also one of our favorite people.
Yes.
So, Morgan, we were talking about the Erica Kirk, Candace Owens controversy. I think it has really filled everyone's news feeds on social media over the weekend, at least. I mean, people who don't ever get that kind of content.
That's what I was going to say. Maybe a not newsy kind of girl,
not political.
Like I just, I don't know. It has intrigued me since Charlie's death anyways. And now I feel like it is
it's all you're seeing.
Yes. And it's a rabbit hole. Like or a train wreck or whatever. I can't stop watching it.
Right. And of course, if you listen to me, already know I'm widowed.
Mm-hmm.
Lost my husband in 2016 very unexpectedly. Now, everyone grieves differently.
Right.
I do not think that we can criticize someone for the way they grieve. But I have problems.
Okay. I do too. Yep.
I think it's strange.
Mm-hmm.
First of all, I'll say this, and I was very hesitant to talk about it early on, But I had problems with Erica Kirk posting herself over Charlie's body.
It was strange.
It was very strange. First of all, who do you ask to film that?
Mm-hmm.
And then why would you post that very private moment?
Yeah.
First of all, that was not a thought in my mind because I've been there.
I was gonna say, there's so many points that are just so showy. Like kind of when somebody's talking too much, it's like they're trying to convince somebody of something. When if it were just the truth, you wouldn't have to convince anybody. That kind of thought, you know?
Right. And I mean, it's not a surprise to anyone. I'm a conspiracy theorist. I'm proud of it. I take total ownership of that. Give me my tinfoil hat and I will clutch my pearls at the same time. I promise you that's who I am. Most people already know that if you have followed me for any time. But I thought that was very strange. And as someone who has spent, I guess if you want to call this her career, preaching about being at home with your children, the woman staying in that
This is
role,
what's been getting me.
the wife, the mom, raising your kids, and preaching that to other people. But then days after your husband is massacred in front of for the world to see, you take on CEO role.
And hadn't slowed down.
Haven't slowed down
since. And it's like the children lost their dad and now their mom is just jet setting, like you said.
Right. She's
like just
all
jet
over the
setting all over
place.
the place. And
And right here at the holidays, why are you not at home with
I
your
know.
I'm sorry, I sound judgy. I don't mean to, but I have questions. Why are you on this media tour?
But I was her biggest like fan. Like I was like, right after it happened and she came and gave that speech and she was so poised and pulled together. I'm like, my God, her strength, this is just, she's amazing. Like I couldn't do that. But now it's gotten to the point where it's almost not real. I don't know.
It's odd.
Yes,
It's
it is
very
so
odd. And I don't want to seem as though I'm blaming her for his death or
No.
that she had anything to do with it. I don't know. I don't know what happened to him, but I don't believe what we're being told.
Well, and there's that too with, I don't understand how you can be the wife of somebody that happened to, and then somebody is digging and digging and digging, trying to get to the bottom of it when there are so many like red flags that are, there's facts behind them. And you're going to tell them to stop and get angry with them?
Well, we saw members of Charlie's team, members of Turning Point, jump up and grab the SD cards out of the camera as soon as the shooting happened. And my first thought process was, why? Why wouldn't you want those cameras to catch everything possible, every amount of footage that you could get your hands on? And then it just, some things are just not adding up
I
here.
guess I could see why they would do that if they were worried in the chaos somebody would take the cameras and they wouldn't have what they had. I could see that, but there's still just so much that doesn't add up.
No, and I get it. The large majority of conservatives thinks that Candace is off her rocker and that she has attempted to make this about her and to promote her podcast. I listened to Erica on her media tour and on these interviews, and then I listened to Candace, and I'm sorry. My gut instinct is telling me Candace is truly asking logical questions and attempting to get to the bottom of this.
Right. Well, and my thing, so for a long time, I have followed Candace and just always resonated and always felt like she was real. And I just, out of everything and all the people involved here, I don't think she's the one that all of a sudden got sideways, got mixed up somehow. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think all of a sudden she's the one that's lying or, I don't know. I think there's more and I think she's onto something. And nobody's going to try harder to shut somebody down than to try to shut somebody down that's telling facts.
Right. Especially if you don't want those facts out.
Yeah. If they're nonsense, they're going to let them roll and let them look stupid and all the things. But when somebody's talking truth, that's when people are going to come to shut them down.
Right. I mean, I completely agree. And one of the men on Charlie's security team, Frank, and goodness, I can't think of his last name right at this moment, but he was one of the men standing behind him that's on a lot of the video footage. And Erica came out over the weekend on one of these shows that she's been on and said, I have his phone. Like this nonsense that he was telling people somebody was going to kill him. That's not true. I have his phone. I've looked at it all. Well, this guy that was on a security team, Frank, has told us the same thing that Candace has said, that he sent text the day
Well, I
before
was
he
gonna say,
died
didn't he send text to Candace?
and to Frank
Yeah, I
and
mean,
said
he was
they
worried.
want to kill me.
Mhm.
I don't know who they is.
Right. And maybe he wasn't necessarily saying like imminent threat, like somebody's coming to kill me like tomorrow, but he knew
felt
people were not happy with him
Right.
and had their eyes set on him for sure.
Right. And I'm not even sure who those people
Right.
are that he was talking about. Like I
There's
have no
so many
idea.
layers
There's
of
so many layers.
things and corruption and things that I can't wrap my head around because I just live in this little bitty bubble, you know, like
Right.
what? No.
But what I don't believe is that Tyler Robinson acted alone.
No, I have said that from day one.
I
This
don't think
little like this
can't make me believe that.
kid, this kid pulled all this off.
I mean, first of all, the text exchange.
Mhm.
I don't know if you've read that, but the text exchange that was back and forth with his trans boyfriend, furry person, whatever, the craziness,
Lord.
whatever. It seems so made up.
Right.
The words that they use aren't, oh my love, and
It's like
he's
staged. It's like
it sounds
yeah.
very staged.
Scripted.
It does not sound like the way a 20-something-year-old would talk to
No.
another 20-something-year-old, using the word vehicle, and it doesn't add up. It doesn't add
No, it
up.
doesn't.
It almost looks like it was put there so that they could make this connection. And I don't believe it. I'm not
know.
believing it.
I've said it since the beginning. I'm like, he was the patsy. Like, no way was he the brains and the operator and all the things. It just
No.
You can't. No. Mm-mm.
And that's not to say that he couldn't have gotten involved with some of these
Right.
people on this Discord channel and
yes,
gotten
I think
activated.
I think he was pulled in, groomed, if you will,
Mhm,
whatever.
right.
And he ended up being the fall guy, and he thought he was serving some bigger purpose.
I'm sure he was
you know?
involved in
Yes,
some sort of way,
absolutely.
because we do see him,
Mhm.
you know, in the video of him walking towards the campus, and we know he was close to the campus.
Mhm.
It
doesn't make sense.
None of it adds up.
No.
It doesn't add up, and I think that there's more to it, and it would not shock me in the least if this was JFK number 2, round 2.
Yep. And I said that as soon as it felt like I was watching footage of JFK, like just in 2025.
And it's so difficult to think
I
that.
know.
You know, it saddens me to think that we have that much distrust in our government, but that's what they have done.
Yeah.
They've made us not trust them because of no trust and no transparency.
Yeah. Trying to hide. I mean, absolutely. Like I agree. And I was interested to see your thoughts on it because you said probably not the fan favorite opinion, but I'm right there with you though.
Because
So,
everyone that I've heard talk about it is saying, oh, Candace has lost her mind. She's off her rocker. She's gone crazy. I don't see it. When I listen to her, it sounds like she's truly deeply concerned
Yeah.
about losing her friend, and she wants to get to the bottom of it.
yes.
And to me, it
And
seems
Erica's
like
over there saying,
Erica's
I
only
forgive
supposed to-
you.
Yeah. To the one who
Killed him. Yeah.
allegedly
Right. I forgive you.
massacre.
And that's God says to do that. I understand.
I'm sorry.
But like I can forgive you, but I'm still gonna get to the bottom of this thing.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah.
I just
I don't. Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. Anyway, they had this meeting yesterday.
I know.
I
I'm
can't
on
wait
Pins
to
and Needles.
hear.
Have
I
they not
can't-
posted anything
I don't
yet?
think. I mean, Candace usually goes live around 4 p.m. So
okay, maybe
I guess we're gonna have to wait a few hours.
Yep, I saw last night that they posted that they had like a 4-hour
4.5-hour meeting.
Yeah.
Things had stalled, but we got to take our last break. Y'all stay with us. We will be right back here to wrap things up on this Pour It Out Tuesday on the Lindsay Beckham Show with Morgan Charlie. Wrap things up on this Pour It Out Tuesday on the Lindsay Beckham Show with Morgan Charlie.
1039 WYAB.
Looking for the perfect spot to unwind with friends and family? El Patrio Mexican Restaurant is calling your name. With locations in Flowood and Cross Gates, Brandon, El Patrio is the cozy, family-owned gym where great food meets great times. Enjoy El Patrio's signature margaritas and happy hour specials that keep their customers coming back for more. Indulge in their authentic Mexican dishes prepared with love and served in a warm, family-friendly atmosphere. Come to El Patrio and taste the traditions. El Patrio, where family, flavor, and fun come together.
What are people saying about Tom's Fried Pies in Richland?
Tom's Fried Pies. And I made the mistake. I ordered one pie. I figured, you know what? I'll try Tex-Mex. It was so good. Man, second go round, I ate the pecan pie. You will need a meat pie. And a dessert one, get both because they are off the hook.
I went to Tom's Fried Pies today, and I'm going back. I tried the taco one, really good. When I go back, I'll bring some home.
Tom'sFriedPies.com. Here's a word from John White, the owner of Two Gun Tactical in Flowood and Ridgeland.
I carry a gun every day, all the time. Last year in America, 2 million legal guns were pulled, and it stopped the threat. So I'm really wearing a firearm just to stop the threat. There's more likelihood of me just pulling it and not using it than there is using it. TwoGunTactical.com, TwoGunTactical.com.
Two Gun Tactical, the South's only country club.
I'm speaking with Lee Bounds of Rapid Rate Mortgage. How does real estate agent Rita Jensen succeed when time is of the essence?
In today's market, it is so important to communicate and close on time. Typically have 30 days to close, get a home inspection, appraisal, title work, that kind of thing is a mortgage process. And a realtor relationship is so important. With a realtor like Rita Jensen with Remax Connection, she helps us to close on time.
RitaJensen.net.
Hey, freedom lovers, Big River Ballistics in Morton is your one-stop shop for all your 2A needs. From suppressors to everyday carry pistols and everything in between, we've got the gear. Test it in our beautiful facility and stretch out your rifle on our 1,150-yard range. Memberships start at only $40 a month. And hey, veterans, first responders, military, you're getting 10% off everything, including memberships. Visit BigRiverBallistics.com. That's Big River Ballistics, where freedom fires. Big River Ballistics, Morton, Mississippi.
You know what's a nightmare? We've all seen that movie where the bad guy's coming and your gun jams up. Luckily, that's just a movie, but you can't take the chance it could happen to you in real life. Hey, y'all, I'm Therese Apel from Dark Horse Press, and I've written stories about a whole lot of situations where people needed their gun to work for them. So if yours is moody or likes to jam, you need to take it to Guns and Gear. Let their professional gunsmiths look at it and fix it so it'll work when you need it. They're the absolute best at what they do, and that's why I buy all my guns from them. That's Guns and Gear in Gluckstadt. Check them out today.
Here's what they're saying about Corcoran Door Company.
I'm going to yell out to one of your sponsors here, Corcoran Door. When the guy came out here, instead of just trying to throw a door up, he was looking at the way the house was facing. Man, with this double garage here on the south side, you might want to consider a insulated door. I came in earlier today about 2:30. The car thermometer said 99 degrees. The thermometer inside the garage was 82.
That's why they've been around 50 years.
Yeah.
Corkanddoor.com. CORKERN door.com.
This ad is for all the guys who work hard and they expect their truck to do the same. At RPT Commercial, we have the accessories to help you on the job site. From names like Bedrock Flatbeds, WeatherGuard Toolboxes, Nap-High Service Bodies, ARE Camper Tops, Deck Storage Solutions, and so much more. Stop by our new store on Highway 80 in Pearl and check with our expert staff and see what they can do to make the job just a little bit easier on you. At RPT Commercial, trucks live here.
Come together.
We are back here on the Lindsay Beckham Show for Pour It Out Tuesday with Morgan Charlie. I always say Tuesdays go by the fastest.
They really do.
You blink and it's because I think it's because we love to talk so much.
We do. Yep.
It's a girl thing. It's a girl thing, but it is the week before Christmas, Morgan.
I know. And I was thinking that on the way here. I can't believe it's next week. Hey, by the way, if y'all need to know, Christmas is next week. You don't have an extra week. Like,
Man, if you
time
want
is running out.
If you want to give for your woman,
yes,
women's wellness. That's
where,
yes,
that's
where
absolutely. Give the gift of health. We have our wellness evaluation. You can get a gift card and do all the things.
It's perfect. It's perfect. She can get the aesthetics and the facials and the skincare, and you will be the greatest husband.
Yep.
You'll be loved forever and ever. I promise. And you can find Morgan on Facebook. You can find me on Facebook. And you can also find us on The Lindsay Beckham Show. I will be back here tomorrow, same time, same place. See you then.